whatever you want.
Did anybody bring any powdered sugar? No, I learned the hard way. That if you're going to do an alcohol wash, do the powdered sugar first, and then take another sample, or take the same beads from your powdered sugar, and then wash them and see how many more come out.
And you saw more mites.
Oh, I got my lesson.
Yeah. Well, it is cute seeing the white mummy bees flying around.
For bee school, we had a 400 dead ones, and I did an alcohol wash on those, and that was very revealing.
Yeah, that's enough. Is that a bee school? Those are my bees.
No, Jamie's.
Yeah, it's always more comforting to know that you found the queen and that she's not on a frame. But like a frame like this, you can see pretty well. So, this is a nice brood frame to do it. I think. Looking for the queen here. Another nice brood pattern.
Just look for the paint spot.
I don't paint mine, by the way. I find they supersede a lot.
What, the painted ones?
Yeah, painted ones, yeah.
I don't like the tattoo.
But it's easy to find them.
I see the bees licking it off too, so.
Well, it's supposed to be latex. It's not supposed to be sugar paint.
Well, guess what? They still sometimes take it off when they groom them.
He wants that queen before we do any shaking in the room.
Did he say it? Yeah.
This one's jumping around with all little patches of brood as opposed to one big patch. She's jumping every frame in the middle she's going to.
Picking the best place.
Yeah. Well, let's take one of these here.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, very
I'll hold the frame. I'll hold the frame. You can do the swipe. Where's the group that wants them? Oh, I got more queens in there.
Perfect.
More people on that side, so we'll do the swipe.
All right. Everybody, so what I'm going to do, I got about that much alcohol.
You want to go to that side? He's going to show you.
You're going to go, and then what you do is just come up. What?
You're right in front of it.
I know.
Yeah,
That's all right. We can.
Everybody,
Good.
Better?
Yeah, that's better, Mary.
Oh, he's in front of it.
Oh, towards you. Yep. Honestly, you don't get stung. They just go right in willingly.
Sure.
Oh.
That's still a true away.
We can count the bees too after, see how close he comes to 150.
Oh, good idea.
You can let us know later.
They'll all be dead.
I know that.
It's not quite
Did you
enough.
say you have a line on that jar?
yeah, there's a line I have that I marked.
What did we say? 1 cup to 4 ounce mark?
Yeah, I think so.
It's a cup of bees. That's right.
That's going to be close.
It's the bottom one.
So now I got my bees in here. I'm going to let them sit a little because it takes a while. These mites are pretty hardy. I don't know where they somehow close up, but they hold off from releasing. I found you leave them about 3-4 minutes, then you can go through with more evaluation at hive down below and stuff there if you want while I'm doing this.
Okay.
And what happens is they release. At first I used to keep them and do right away, but I found
Like a tick, sort of.
yeah, they stay in underneath there. I don't know how they do it, staying alive in the alcohol, but they do. And you wait more, you get a few more mites. So you got to make sure you leave it, long enough to be able to
They hold their breath.
have them release. Yeah, it's almost like you think that they're holding their breath or something to be able to stay alive in it.
So how long did you say? I missed that.
5 minutes. I usually do about 5 minutes, and then what we'll do is, give them a little more of a wash here. there's the coffee filters that we use. You pour it right through, and
Good idea.
you feel bad for them, but
Yes.
they're sacrificed when they go to the colony. And
As opposed to your whole colony here.
now early in the season, like I said, we did. How many did you find last week, Mary, on that?
With the first line, we actually found 225. And we found 2 mites on 225 bees.
So it's low. But you do this in August, beginning, I guarantee you'll find 12, 15 mites, because that's when they build up. And the strong, if you're a weak hive that's building, it's not going to be. It's the strong hives are the ones that collapse, because as they're strong, so are the mites. So you want to always, but it's good to do this in, say, July. Find out where your mite levels are, how close you are. Amazing how docile bees are. It's just truly amazing me.
Don't you put them in the screen?
Well, I'm waiting. Dr. Lou's story. He came, well, Mary was at that meeting too. Dr. Lou came to watch me at Keon Orchards to see, because he heard my name. He wanted to see. They when they're at Harvard, they want somebody that's going to know what they're doing. So Harvard, even with these studies, carries a lot of weight. That's like Bayer and Monsanto don't like Harvard name behind these studies, because it carries a lot of clout and a lot of weight. So he came up to me, and I did a hive opening like this, probably 150 people. I don't wear the veil T-shirt, and his son, Father, he's Far Eastern, Father, why is it that man does not get stung? He wears no veil and a T-shirt, hundreds of people around him, and nobody's getting stung. He says, Grasshopper, you have much to learn. He says, some say that he speaks to the bees in their own language. Others say he puts stuff all over them that repels the bees. And some say he's just plain nuts.
Number 3.
You got one crawling.
Yeah, they crawl, see it?
It's going. He's down inside.
There,
He can
That's
back
all right.
out.
They'll come right out.
Right on your neck.
They don't bother you. They're just give them a little docile. Honeybees are
So
docile.
they can do a little.
I caught a swarm the other day. I was at the beekeeper's house. They had the neighbors came out. Big ball of trees. I went up. I got a bucket that used the bucket, put the thing around. Boom, right in. Oh my God, they're not stinging you or anything? I said, no. We came over to the hive we set up for them. We dumped it right on. She got a sheet out for me, no sheet. Dumped it right onto the sheet. They marched in like an army.
Yeah, I love that.
They marched like an army right into the hive. It's amazing. What a show they had. She said, took pictures and asked me if it's okay to put it in the paper there. I said, go right ahead. It was over there in Charlton.
Where did the blue sky and the sun go?
What's that?
Oh, I was looking for where the blue sky and the sun went.
Yeah.
All right, now we're gonna.
Had your 3 hours of sun, now it's back to rain.
I guess.
All right, now a little bit of washing. I can see the mites already.
That's
was like the
your
old-fashioned
alcohol
washing machine.
still.
Huh?
Yeah.
You're still washing in the alcohol.
Yeah. I can see the mites already. All right.
Did you say that's 1/8 inch, didn't you, Ken?
Anybody like pickle bees?
I'll count them up. I'll count them up. We'll see how many. You should have 150.
Why don't you put that hot frame
Yep.
in there and close that hive up there. All right. You can see when they're floating around, you can see them in there, but put them on a coffee filter now and put it in like this. Usually I bring elastic and put them on and you can pour it in. Somebody want to hold this, just
Can I hold it?
like this, just hold it around. I could pour some of this alcohol off at the top. There's my other jar here. Right here. Oh, actually, I thought I had cleared one though. Okay. there's that jar. So you can pour it off because they sink to the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
So you can pour the, one I pour off in here, yeah. Just want to make sure.
frames together.
Oh, we should.
Or to put the stack back together, one or the other. That's not very high clearance. No, ramming around the front.
I want to see them.
Well, he's gonna count it.
Oh, I'd like to see them.
Well, he's gonna bring it around. Well, you can walk right in there. You're short. Stand in front of somebody tall. No, no. Just can't.
No, I'm not going to go in there.
I'll wait.
Couple months in there now.
Yeah.
Private sale off Craigslist. The guy was had nothing to do. He had a bad hit. No, I think I'm going to paint it all yellow with black stripes. Oh, in the appropriate place I could be. 94 with a plow, $1,200. I looked underneath it. It's a rolling advertisement for that root that you put on your underside of your car.
Yeah, it's interesting. There should be something better, but I put them in a white bowl too. I put them in a big white bowl, and you can see them settling in the bottom, and that's an easier way to do it. But
A milk filter would work better too.
A what filter?
A what?
What type of filter? Milk?
just pour it in a white bowl. They float.
Think so, Dave?
Me neither.
Can I buy some milk filters?
So we know where to go, though. So you have some, right?
Oh yeah.
Two in here. So.
yeah,
Well,
Hey
the,
Dave, you want
the
me to
coffee
order some for
filters
you?
that are
You
flat.
can have them here at the store.
What brand is that? Bun?
With two
Big
of mine,
and
just
wide.
like he's got more coming.
3-inch freeboard.
So are you going to shape it on the side?
you gotta be careful because there's some that stick, like right here. There's one that sticks right to the jar
see.
here. So you know,
I had
they
a
stick.
couple in here.
When you,
Yep.
you gotta,
One-
I'll-
I got one
you gotta
over
pour a
there. I
little
got
more
two.
alcohol in and give it a good wash.
I got one down in here and I got one over there.
Dirt. Dirty bees.
So you gotta be careful because sometimes you see 3 or 4 sticking, which throws off your skews your numbers.
2 or 3 maybe.
What's this? Ken, what's this spider looking thing?
Still another one right here. Show past that around so you can see how it sticks to the jars.
The very bottom is kind of green, and a little white tip. What's the little spider looking thing?
No, that's what we did.
Let me go get my glasses here.
Open up my knife and I'll point them out.
I'm just gonna see how close he came.
Almost looks like a pseudoscorpion.
It's
Oh.
one more thing to drag along.
Give me one of those.
Yeah, it does look
But it's even smaller than that. But there's like, I think there's probably a dozen different mites and mite predators.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not related to Varroa. I don't know if the glass spider now.
I couldn't see those eggs.
Taking a picture?
Oh, go ahead.
About 160 bees, Ken. He's right on, about 160 bees.
There you go.
160.
160.
Yeah.
I broke them up into approximately 50 cents.
I don't want to.
Yeah, it might actually be a little spider. I found spiders in hives.